your self-talk and being kind with yourself. And that's something that totally does not happen overnight. It's all about rewiring your negative self-talk, and processing through that, and learning new habits, if you haven't worked much on self-care. And those are all things that I teach, and those are all things that are just incredibly important as an entrepreneur to have in your tool belt when you have mental illness, because shit's gonna hit the fan. Like, we're human, life happens, shit's gonna fucking hit the fan, and you're gonna be at a point where you have to figure out how to deal with shit hitting the fan, but also running a business that doesn't totally sink into the ground, because that's your livelihood, right? And so it's this balance of self-care and work, self-care and work, self-care and work. That's like my mantra for today. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have another wave in my bedroom later of sobbing or not, but like, cope and breathe, self-care and work. So with that, I don't really have like a whole lot of other things to say. I'm pretty much done. I covered a whole lot more than I expected to. But if this is something that you're interested in, if you are an entrepreneur with mental illness, if this is something that you're working through or you're processing or like you're having a hard time with, and you want to learn more about coping skills, you want to learn more about how to shift your thinking, how to meditate for clarity, how to use crystals, how to use tarot, how to use divination for clarity and self-care, how to, use crystals and chakras for crystal healing, how to clear your energies and really just set yourself up for the best energy possible to do the best work that you can while also taking care of yourself the best way that you can. That is all stuff that I teach. That is all stuff that I do. Right now, I do have the Magic and Mindset Reset program that is scheduled to launch the first Saturday of November. I think that's the 4th, but I can't remember. But so it's a 5-week reset. It's basically going to be back to the basics kind of stuff, but what's really cool about it is for seasoned practitioners, or people who are like, I have tons of coping skills, or like, I know lots about crystals and tarot. I'm going to be looking at all of it through the lens of mental illness. So we're going to be talking about how all of this connects to mental illness. And so what the reset is, there are 5 modules. There is one pre-module as well. So pre-module is journaling. It's the most important. We're going to lay the foundation for journaling. First module is chakras and crystals. We're going to learn all about the different chakras in your body, mainly the main 7 ones that we oftentimes talk about, and crystals and how that relates, and how you can do crystal healing, also what crystals are good for, taking care of your crystals, how to clean them, stuff like that. Second module is going to be tarot and divination, so like tarot and pendulums, basically divination for clarity. So if you're stuck on something or if you have blockages and you need to like work on something, but you're not really sure what, that's going to be a really awesome module. Because it's really easy for us people with mental illnesses to be like, right, like I have tons of stuff I need to process through, but I don't know what, and I don't know how to just like not be a blobbing, crying mess on the floor. And so tarot and pendulums are something that have helped me. Third module is going to be mindset. So we're just going to be doing all this mindset work, tons and tons and tons of mindset work. Next module is meditation. We are going to look at different meditation techniques, different ways to relax your brain, different mantras, all kinds of different stuff for meditation. I'm actually really super excited about that one. And then the last module is setting up your altar or your sacred space. I'll kind of go into detail about why your altar is important. Part of that is because we are energetic beings and we live on an energetic world. And so our energy can permeate the energetic world and kind of anchor our energy there. And so having a consistent altar or sacred place to like practice and kind of like move through stuff, or even just like that's where you meditate, that's where like wherever is, like personally my altar, that's where I meditate, that's where I do tarot pools, it's covered in crystals, it's my altar whether a candle is burning or not. But we're going to go over how to build that, because I have personally lived in a 750 square foot apartment that I shared with 2 other humans and a slew of pets. And I don't know if you can hear that. It's a hurricane or a tornado alarm. But anyway, we're going to be talking about building your altar space. I've lived in really, really tiny apartments before, so I'm really super... So I'm going to be talking about altar spaces and how to have them even in really tiny spaces, even if it's like literally a floating shelf on a wall, because wall space is awesome. Organization isn't something that I really like niche down in for my business, but it's something I really enjoy, and building furniture and being creative, because I'm just like a really creative person. But my point is that you can have a sacred space in any size dwelling. So that's the Magic and Mindset Reset. Like I said, it's going to be launching at the the first Saturday of November. I think that's the 4th. So price for that in full for all 5 weeks is a grand even. Otherwise there is a payment plan for $550 bi-weekly. So 2 payments of $550. If that doesn't work for you, just send me a PM. We'll see what we can do. Like, I definitely want to work with people. I know all about what it's like as far as having difficulty investing in yourself. It's definitely like a self-worth issue. So if it's something that you're thinking about, definitely reach out to me. I definitely want to get on a call with you, because usually what happens is we might talk about working together, and then, you think about it and you sit with it and you think, well, maybe I'm not really like worth spending that money or anything like that. And that's something that I definitely want to be able to coach you through, because you are absolutely 100% worth the investment. You 100% deserve to have healthy coping skills and support. And that's the other thing really cool thing too about the Magic and Mindset Reset is it's a group platform. There will be a secret, very, very sacred Facebook group for everyone who joins. So there will also be a community aspect of that as well. So I'm super excited about that.